Alright, so before I start the video, I just kind of want to give a little shout out to XYZ or Dan and his Discord server called Dan Services, where he's pretty much just pretty much like making Minecraft mods or plugins for pretty much just payment, really. And I mean, Dan's a really good friend of mine, and he's also a pretty good programmer. I mean, he made FAQ and everything. So yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to that, and also because he and I are working on a project. We're not gonna say what it is though. But pretty much here, what I'm releasing today is pretty much what I believe that could potentially be the new meta. I don't really know or really can say if it would be, or guarantee really if it's going to be new meta or anything. But pretty much, it's a canon that really, it's more difficult to patch. And so I've talked with a few faction leaders like Arcancel, and I mean he's just on the server because he was on at the time. He was just on at the time, and I've talked to multiple faction leaders and stuff. And they said that would be probably better for buffer counters than if we were to use it, like, for things like, I don't know, force raiding cannons. But, pretty much I'll just show off what it does real quick. And, I don't think the first shot works on auto, because I don't know, it's not a very good cannon, because I didn't really find any good ratios for it. Alright, I guess it does work on auto, first shot. But as you see here, it's constantly just hybriding for about 2.4 seconds. And credits out to the concept to itsToods for thinking of the idea. So pretty much what this is doing is this is using regen tech, and this is actually legal on servers because it's pretty much just overstacker, like 5 times, except it's instead of overstacking, it's hybriding 5 times in this cannon. So there's 7 hybrids in the cannon. The 7th one is the nuke. It's the late nuke, which is about 2.7 seconds after the first shot of the 2 shots in the cannon. As you see here, it looks like it'd be really hard to patch, because if I try to patch this with my, like, 4 FPS, because potato, like, I can't. Like, it's just more difficult to patch. So it would be better for, like, buffer counters and force raiding, probably, because in force raiding it really lends too many patches anyways. But in buffer counters, no, it's not such a small space you have to hit, and if you know, you have a really higher chance of doing this. This is pretty much what the feedback was for the cannon. So pretty much I'll explain the concept and also better ways to do this as well. So pretty much what's happening is it's just one-shot regen busting about 5 times, and then a 7th or 6th hybrid is just to swing down the nuke from being up there. You see this happens, and then it swings down, yeah. So pretty much it's just one-shot regen busting a bunch of times, but the way to make this a lot better is if you were to have a 7-block overstack, it doesn't clip, and use an order of entity sand comp, so all your sand renders at once, for like the main sand comp, is so that you can have mini pseudos while you, after you overstack, and you have a bunch of pseudos constantly going on, so you can constantly hybrid about 14 blocks, and you have those pseudos at any time too, because this sand would start to fall anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So you can have a lot more hybrids and more often and stuff, or you can just have them all at the same time, really. But pretty much you just get a wide variety if you do that, and as well you get a lot more space, like constant hybrids, which causes a lot more damage too. So pretty much it's just constantly hybriding. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of there's quite a bit of advantages to it, but it'd be pretty good for a buffer counter. This cannon here doesn't use more than like 1700 TNT a shot. However, a few things are double pulsing in the cannon, so I'm gonna quickly show that off real quick, because originally I was gonna make this like a quick print and everything, and I just didn't. So, oh, that's nice. Nice cannon. It sprays. That's cool. I don't really care. It wasn't spraying before, but whatever. But pretty much. All right, looks fine now. All right, so pretty much. These are all the restack hammers here. I mean, some of them double pulse, like here there's a bit of double pulsing, and right here is a bit of double pulsing. But besides that, nothing else in the can double pulses. Here's a pseudo. I did an offset pseudo using Dragon Airbender's sand comp on a cannon he never release, or just never really got around to making a video for it. So he just didn't really care. I just kind of took it and I just made my own version, because I kind of wanted to implement that on the cannon, and I wanted to do it the way he did it. So yeah. Rip the sand. I guess it just broke right when I got back here. Yeah, and right here's the late nuke as well. It's a web bus nuke, and if I wired it like where it'd be like the comparator was here as well, it would do a lot more damage to obsidian. So pretty much that's it. And I'll probably release this in the description rather than just in my Discord this time, because I don't know. I mean, there's no point in going to my Discord at this point. My Discord bot, I made it so you can invite to any server, and I also, you know, I don't really, no one really cares about Discord anymore, and neither do I. So, pretty much, that's about it. And for people who think, oh, why haven't I retired it yet? I plan on doing it very soon. I started working on my retirement video, and when I do, I'll probably still be involved in the Minecraft community and the Factions community. It's more, I'm probably just gonna be doing like coding, like dev or developer stuff, rather than whatever making cannons, because whatever. I mean, I still like quite a few people here, and I do like the community a little bit, but not that much. I don't know. I just like you know, making plugins and stuff and coding, because whatever. But yeah. So once again, shout out to Dan Services and FactUtils, and concept credit goes to itsToods for giving me the idea how to do it. And he did try it himself, and he couldn't really get more than 3 restacks, but I think he was overstacking first to do it. But I don't think he did it where I had the idea of overstack and then just constant restack 14 instead of restack 7. Yeah, that's about it. If anybody has questions, feel free to DM me on Discord. I'm always open to DMs, and if I do retire, or no, not if I, but when I do retire from cannoning, feel free to still DM me on Discord, because I really don't mind. I'll still answer cannon questions, because, you know, whatever. But besides that, me and XYZ will probably announce the project that we're working on when we're very close to done with it. We're not going to say what it is yet. But yeah, they'll probably be sold in there or whatever. So, yeah.